Well, hi guys, I'm Lit.
And I'm Coco.
So this week we're actually staying in
Hanna
Hanna,
Indiana.
Indiana.
Hanna
Oh,
Indiana.
almost forgot. So we're staying at this park called Last Resort. So let's get this thing turned around and we'll take you on a tour.
Yeah.
So guys, like I said, we're in Hanna, Indiana, which is a small town, and traffic you can hear is not Ohio, in
Highway.
Indiana 30.
Oh,
So over here we have some basketball courts,
volleyball.
volleyball, and then a playground for the
Yeah.
kids. This, we believe they have about 70 different sites.
Right.
Some are 50, some are 30, but all have water and electric.
Right.
Over here on our left, we have a swimming pool, which unfortunately we haven't tried yet.
Yep. So it's a nice size swimming pool. We did check it out a little bit. This
You
is
have the office,
right. This is the office,
the restroom, showers, and
laundry.
then also laundry. And there's two smaller residential size washers, and same with the dryers.
Here is the pavilion, and this is where they have
Different
functions and stuff for the park and stuff.
There's a dump station if you do need it.
Right. And even though you can kind of hear the road now, we are tucked a little farther back that I feel like it's been pretty quiet.
Yeah.
It hasn't been extremely noisy.
So we have a couple of families of Canadian geese, I guess, that stop here every year.
Yeah.
According to the locals. So
Right. And then
really no bother.
this pond as well right here. Small little pond.
Yeah, it's fishing, paddle boats, kind of stuff along those lines.
Right.
So because we're out in the boonies, we're actually back onto this cornfield.
Right. There's a big cornfield.
Which Coco was excited about, but she found out that it's actually for animal feed and not for human feed.
Yeah. Yeah. I learned that. I didn't know that. But yeah, you can rent like the canoes and like paddle boats, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. At the office too. It's not too bad. I mean, it's okay. A lot of seasonal people, like we found in a lot of places we've been to. It's pretty quaint. The only little drawback for me, I feel like, is it is on well water. And so if anybody knows anything about well water, it is does have a smell, and it does leave a
yellowish stain on your
right, like in the toilet bowl and yeah, stuff like that. But I mean, we do have a filter, so I mean that's definitely recommended. But I mean, it's okay. I mean, the site that we have, it is 30 amp too, which is not super great. It is, they're pretty tight back here.
Yeah, so we have one of two community fire pits, which happen to be right outside of where we're at.
Yeah.
But as a whole, I think people that are staying here have been super nice.
I mean, yeah, the people are nice, but I mean, we're reviewing the park.
Yeah,
so.
I know.
So as far as the park itself, it goes, it's tight. Like this is us, and it's tight. And for 30 amp, it's not super level. It was a little.
Well, the leveling is, I guess they have the cesspool pit is located under here, so they have more ground built up on top of it.
Right.
So you're one earthquake away from landing in the pooper.
Yeah, I guess so. And then this is like the little cornfield back here, and it has a picnic table, has fire pit.
Yeah, every site has one, but you know, as you can see, like the picnic table, there's some maintenance that needs to be done. So, like ours is kind of dry rotted out.
So we're right.
So yeah,
there's the corn behind us.
Yeah, at night it's like Children of the Corn, but not as bad.
Yeah, I mean, what do you think of the place itself?
the park itself I actually like.
Hmm.
But I guess they have new owners.
Right.
So we found this place because it was advertised as veteran owned,
Right.
and we're here to support any veteran that we can.
Right.
But unfortunately, they had sold,
Right.
and that's
Right.
what Corey and
Corey and Kurt
Corey and
are the
Cook.
names. That's what we found out from the people that are seasonal here. They said that unfortunately, since they sold to the new owners, it's kind of gone downhill. And you
Yeah.
can tell because like a lot of the grassy areas they're not mowed, or a lot of things are kind of not taken care of as much
Yeah,
as what they were saying.
correct. So they, in essence, I think the owners are just hoping for that money cow and have just not put any additional money into it except for purchasing the place. So,
Yeah, so that's unfortunate.
we have pretty much no contact with the owners. When we checked in, we saw the owners were there and said hello, and there wasn't even a hello back from the actual owners.
Yeah,
So
I mean, and it's fine. Like I said, but out of a lot of the parks that we stayed at, I guess this one they were saying too that there's a lot of activities, which is kind of common in a lot of places. They kind of dropped the ball on not doing as much, and so the seasonal people here kind of put together stuff. I mean, we did
a pig roast.
they did do a pig roast while we were here, which didn't cost us anything. We brought a side, and it was fun. They had a DJ. That was super fun. I thought the whole thing was fun just because of the locals. But unfortunately, like I said, the little downside for the maintenance, upkeep, and I think for me, the well water.
Yeah, and I think we paid $264 for the week, which is cheaper than what we've found so far, but we are on 30 amps, so we're limited to running two ACs, and fortunately for us, the rain has finally stopped, so we've had pretty much 7 days of nice weather.
Right, and it's been really hot.
But it's been really hot.
So that's a downfall, but what would you rate the place, you think? What would you give it?
The actual park itself, I guess I would give it maybe a 5 or 6.
Yeah, me too.
The permanent residents or the seasonal people here, if you include them in the mix, then you would bump up to about an 8, 8.5.
Yeah.
Just because they kind of make it fun, you're sociable with people around.
Right.
So guys, that was kind of our brief overview of this place. And I think kind of the name Last Resort kind of makes it the last resort almost in the area, I think. So at the end of this video, guys, you're going to have a little subscribe button. It's going to show up somewhere over here. Go ahead and leave us a comment. Let us know if you've stayed in the area. Let us know if you've stayed at this park in particular. Also, go ahead, give us that thumbs up, and then hit the bell notification after you subscribe. And then next week's video, we're going to talk about kind of the stuff that we got up to while we were in the area. So until next time, guys, we will see you later. Bye-bye.